Hi, greetings. We are Team Hack Aligned. Here's our problem statement. We have chosen the problem statement based on education domain. Here comes to our problem statement. An interface to facilitate interviews for recruiters so that interviewees can showcase their skills efficiently using some unique features like GitHub Access, Whiteboard, chat interface without using any third-party app. Let's say if the interviewer asks us to write some code and compile something, then what you will do, you will switch to another tab and you will compile over there or you will write code over there, right? And but in our interface we are going to contain all those features. We don't have to switch to another tab to write or to compile the code. In our interface we are having GitHub Access, Whiteboard, and the compiler. Okay, and coming to the main idea of our project, the main idea is to establish a domain specific virtual environment hosted on the cloud for testing of any technical skills, which is accessible by both the parties and the candidate doesn't have to share the screen. Yeah, here the main important thing is we don't have to share the screen. If we share the screen, then there will be some disturbance from other apps, right? So one of our motives is to bring online interviews as close to offline interviews. An important component is to invigilate or monitor the testing environment without invasion of data privacy. Yeah, as we have discussed earlier, here we are not going to have any data leak, and most of the interview connecting platforms doesn't contain more some of the features like compiler, whiteboard, github access, etc., where our interface itself contains all those features. Now you can see like github, we have chat interface and we have whiteboard interface also. Yeah, and coming to use cases, these all I have discussed earlier. There will be no invasion of privacy, a audio video interface, a real time whiteboard, and the chat interface. Here, coming to the tech stack we have used HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and a audio video interface is going to be implemented using a WebRTC. A real time whiteboard is going to be implemented using Socket.io. Access to GitHub profile is going to be implemented using GitHub v3 API, and the virtual environment is going to be implemented using Nuvepro Cloud Lab API. And coming to the unique value proposition, the main uniqueness from other apps is that sharing screen or providing remote access, as this is an invasion of privacy. So our virtual environment is hosted on the cloud. We, and the candidate don't have to share the screen. Okay, and there will be some data like if we do like that. Yeah, instead of narrating is her works, the written proof is always better and more convincing. Like for that we have given access to GitHub also. Yeah, here comes our team details.